Hey everyone. So today I finally have the video done on the canon version of Helryx. So of course the last video was based off of the underscore doubles model, which is what the canon artwork was based off of. But since the canon appearance isn't the model, it's the artwork, I went ahead and made some modifications to it. It did take a while because they aren't like traditional modifications. I'm not just like swapping out pieces. I did a lot of stuff that is a little questionable, but I got it done, and I mean, it's the closest I think you can get it to looking like the artwork. So I'm just gonna go over those changes today. So probably the first thing that's noticeable is just the overall change in color scheme, only because the tubes. So in the first model, there were like 5 different tubes. They went everywhere. In this one, there's only 2 tubes, and those are the silver ones that connect from the mouth to the side parts. And looking at those, you might be like, yeah, how does that work? It doesn't. You really just have to glue that on there, and that was what took the most effort with this. And you can see there's some stuff there. Don't use crazy glue on MOCs, just use super glue. Like, super glue's bulkier, which is that, but it's better. It's overall better. So finally I got those silver tubes right. I had to literally cut them to get them the right length, but those are finally good, and they match the MOC. The second thing I changed, looking at the hand pieces right here and down here, I changed those out for 2008 ones. Those actually don't come in Mata Blue, so I had to spray paint those. And then for the sides, they're actually angled differently in the artwork. I want to be very careful with these arms because, like, it took so long to get it like this. You can see right there. No, so they're angled differently in the artwork, but it looks like she's crouched, so I'm pretty sure this is how they're attached in canon. And the thing is, when you attach them like that, it makes it look like ridiculous. So I actually just used some washer pieces and spray painted those blue too, since I was already doing crazy crap with the tubes. So, you know. Anyway, I did that, so that looks a lot better because it didn't look good with the light gray. One thing that was an purposeful change in the artwork I know is the hands, because originally they were black. So I went ahead and changed them both out for blue ones. So yeah. Another thing that was fixed in the artwork I know was the hunch. So here's the deal. The hunch it's not exact. It's not, the artwork like fixed the hunch completely, but looking at it, I was like, I really don't want to do that, because I'm telling you, this is a 3 long axle right here. It looked awful with the 4 long. Like, it looked like Candace from Phineas and Ferb, okay? It was ridiculous. Anyway, so I just stuck with the 3 long. And the problem is, in the artwork, you can clearly see it's a Metru head, but like the mask I had, well, okay, you can tell it's a Metru head, and then there's an axle coming down from it, a black axle. So, I mean, the only way to do that is with super glue, again, because crazy glue is just complete crap. So, thanks Lego Movie for that. I know for future context now. But anyway, so I just, I glued it to the axle, went ahead, put that in, and then I was like, okay, good. The hardest parts are over. We're fine. And then I put the mask of psychometry, the one that the guy 3D modeled. And then I realized it didn't fit. It was made for Mata heads, so it wouldn't even fit on a Metru. I'm telling you, this entire experience, you're probably just like cringing at it, because I mean, you don't want to like do stuff that isn't like traditional things that you're supposed to be doing with the pieces. But like I don't know. I wanted it to look like canon, so I just did a bunch of questionable stuff. But you can sort of see it back there with the mask. It's like disfigured. It's not supposed to fit like that. So I just did, it's especially hard to do with the 3D model plastic. But I just took a hairdryer and really pushed it on that head. So this is like the closest it's gonna get. But I mean, it matches. That's how it looks. So yeah. And final thing to go over, I actually swapped over the mace from her hand to her back, because I realized those silver tubes like sorry, the black tubes on the original, like the 5 of them, one of them was attached to here. Because this was like not affected, you can just take a blue half pin, half axle and then put the mace there. So that was really cool. And then I realized it was too long. So to make it match the artwork, went ahead and shortened it. So that doesn't look right. But I mean, I'm not really moving it from her back. So I just kept it right there. So yeah, pretty much completely syncs up with the artwork. I think that's the closest I'm going to be able to get on that. So I'm happy with it. It's done. It took forever. I know I planned to start doing this in August. I started ordering pieces in August, and what is it? Like, we're almost to December now or something. But it's done. It's finally done, and I'm happy with the result, and I'm terrified the tubes are going to pop off the moment I breathe on them. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the mock that I made. And I hope that you keep watching. I think up next, I think it's just a shelf video, which, I mean, it's technically good for me because those do better. I enjoy doing these more, personally. But, yeah, and there's some new figures on there. I haven't shown it off in a while, so... yeah, there's lots of new changes on that, lots of new figures. And, I'll be showing that off whenever I have time to show it off. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video on Helryx, first Toa, leader of the Order of Mananui. And that's pretty much it for today. Bye.